We will take a journey through peaks and valleys. I will hold your hand the entire time. And while we rest at night, I will tuck you in and make sure that you get a good sleep. I will coddle you. I will cuddle you, and I will cloggle you.
Okay.
I will make.
Okay. All right, bud. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. I'll let you know. So why have you brought me here today? What's up, banding folks? Welcome back to the channel.
Boom! Welcome back, Panic folks. Welcome back to the channel. I said it first. I'm so glad you could be here today. I'm really excited to show you a tune from a band that maybe you are familiar with called Poison the Well. God damn, they put out a brand new single, first single in 15 years. That's insane. I've always loved their discography. They are pioneers of this kind of stuff. 1999, I think, was when the first debut was. These guys are honestly just incredible artists, and they had a huge impact on me growing up. Nerdy was probably one of the first heavy songs, aside from Alexa on Fire, because obviously that was a huge impact being from Niagara. But I've already heard this song. I've already listened to it. Spoiler alert. But you haven't, and I'm super stoked to check it out with you. I didn't know that they did a music video with it though.
Perfect.
So that I haven't seen. So we can check this out together. Let's get into it.
That is a suspenseful moment in the song. I really, right off the bat, gotta say that much like the Heavy Heavy Lolo song we just heard, this sounds so much like Poison the Well. You've just really cranked up the mixing and mastering and the production on it so you can really, really hear what it was intended. That one little harmonic trill before they went into that one part was so satisfying. I love how Poison the Well has always been such a good band for stacking cool part on top of cool part, jumping from the soft stuff like that into this metalcore riff with barking vocals. The way they had an impact on the music that came after them and stuff, you could almost argue Refused could also be considered this. But is Poison the Well the Beatles of metalcore?
Ooh. Okay, Converge is out there too.
If you took a member of Refused, Converge, Poison the Well, and there's got to be one more.
Yeah. It's hard to say.
I was hoping I would get there as I was saying the band names, and I didn't. If you took two members of Refused, and then a member from Poison the Well, and Jacob from Converge, you get... No, Kurt. You need Kurt Ballou in the... It's just all three bands combined as a supergroup, 12 members or whatever. This was... I am sorry, audience, for this detour. Okay? God damn it. Song sounds great. Video looks cool. Just like a good performance video, nothing, you know, I can really hone in and focus on the song when a video's like this, you know what I mean? I can like move my head and not feel like I have to look right at the screen to make sure I'm not missing something. So I like that. And I also noticed while you were getting me to pull this up that this is on Sharptone Records, dude.
Was it actually?
Yeah, Sharptone is becoming like my favorite record label right now.
Yeah.
Like everyone they signed that we've checked out so far has been sick. Like this is like the new Ferret Records for me.
Google search says Earth Crisis and Converge are some of the first two.
Earth Crisis would be, yeah. I feel like Earth Crisis is more responsible for like hardcore though than metalcore. I guess I could be wrong though. They were the first band to really like do like chugging breakdowns and stuff.
Right. So like they can definitely are like the gateway. Okay, yeah. Earth Crisis.
we're doubling back, guys.
Someone's going like Earth Crisis. Someone's dying.
Yeah, they're slamming their keyboard.
Look in the shade! Look in the shade! Look in the shade! It's calling you name!
God damn.
So sick.
Eric Richter, we see that name all the time. God damn.
Super dope. The sound, you know, so don't get me wrong, it definitely it is undeniably Poison the Well, the sound that they do, but it also sounds like 18 Visions, kind of like Atreyu, the record, The Curse. How catchy it is, but it's still heavy, and like the screaming's there, and like but it's still very much Poison the Well. Obviously, Poison the Well became, you know, I think before both of those bands, but the point is that like the inspiration is there, the heaviness is there, it sounds authentic. This is nostalgic. I think I said this, but it's nostalgic, but it's refreshing sounding. This is exciting. I'm super glad to see this. I would love to see them tour, but I think if I'm not mistaken, they just pretty much do a lot of festivals. They've been together for quite a while, and they've been only doing like the old stuff.
One of the things that I really liked in that video, and the song I guess more so actually, is like when they do the nice soft little sweet part and they do the rise and the bit of silence, the most predictable thing in the world there is to do the breakdown, right? And they sort of do, but they make it way more interesting. They do this layering vocal and this atmosphere that almost sounds like something that you could play in like an arena. It's interesting how they're pioneers of this genre, but they've always taken the more interesting route in their songwriting. Yeah, I really like this. I'm really excited to hear a record come from these guys. It's kind of wild to be living in this era with both metalcore, hardcore, and rap, where for the first time in a long time, I would say, you don't think of heavy music as just something young people make anymore. You don't think of rap as just a young person's game anymore. Like, we have veterans who are making this music in their 40s, in their 50s, and you look at an example like Poison the Well, and it sounds fantastic. It sounds so good. Like, it doesn't, like, you're so used to the idea of, like, this musician who's been playing music forever, and they're in their 40s, and you like the first few albums that they put out, and then everything after that, the Metallica effect, right? Like 4 good albums and 10 bad ones. But like, nowadays, like, you have these musicians who have not only stuck around for a long time, but are like sometimes playing like the best stuff in their careers much later into their careers. And I just think it's really commendable and really cool. What a time to be alive, and what a time to end the video. Thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button if you like what you saw here. Subscribe to the channel if you could, please. We're almost at 1,000 freaking subscribers. It actually, I know that's a very small number on YouTube, but to us, that's weird as hell that even happened. So thank you so much. If you can help us get to 1,000 subscribers, that's just very kind of you. What else do we do? You can follow us on Instagram. You can DM us there if you're a musician and you have a band and you potentially want us to check out your video or anything like that. Same thing everywhere, just Bandecdotes, BANDECDOTES. We do have a join button down there if you're feeling very, very generous. You want to help two dudes make super awesome reacts. You can give us $2, help us keep this thing going. We edit all this ourselves. This is just me and him. We're the only two doing anything here. And we have a Lander affiliation, so if you're looking for some mixing and mastering software, you can use the link down below to save yourself a little bit of money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Don't you let the silhouettes lead you to the ocean floor.